Something big might be happening with XRP, and if the rumors are true, this could be the biggest confirmation yet. The US Federal Reserve, the most powerful financial institution in the country, may have just signaled its connection to XRP. If this is real, it would mean XRP isn't just another cryptocurrency. It could be part of the future financial system, backed by the very institution that controls the US dollar. For years, Ripple has been working with central banks and pushing for global adoption of XRP as a bridge currency. But now new reports and insider speculation suggest that the Federal Reserve might be using or preparing to use XRP in some capacity. If that's true, the demand for XRP could skyrocket overnight, and price predictions of $10,000 per XRP might not be as unrealistic as they once seemed. But is this just speculation, or is there real proof behind these claims? Let's break it all down. If the US Federal Reserve is truly connected to XRP, it would be a game changer. The Federal Reserve controls the US financial system, managing everything from interest rates to money supply. If they were to integrate XRP into their payment infrastructure, it wouldn't just validate Ripple's technology, it would instantly make XRP one of the most important digital assets in the world. But why would the Fed even consider using XRP? Ripple has also been meeting with central banks and financial regulators across the world, discussing how XRP can be used for cross-border settlements and even central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. If the Fed is exploring digital payment solutions, it's not hard to see why XRP would be on their radar. But do we actually have proof that they are using or planning to use XRP? Let's look at the evidence. Several signs that suggest the US Federal Reserve could be connected to XRP, but the most interesting clues come from Ripple's own history with government institutions. Over the past few years, Ripple executives have had closed-door meetings with central banks, financial regulators, and payment system authorities. In fact, Ripple has been listed as a Fed Payments Improvement Task Force member, which means they've been involved in discussions about upgrading the US financial system. That alone raises an important question. Why would the Federal Reserve be working with Ripple if they had no interest in its technology? Then there's the FedNow system, the Federal Reserve's real-time payment solution that launched in 2023. While the Fed hasn't officially confirmed which technologies power it, many speculate that Ripple's infrastructure, or at least similar blockchain-based solutions, could be part of the foundation. Some believe the Fed is already using XRP for internal settlement processes but hasn't publicly announced it yet. On top of that, Ripple's partnerships with major financial institutions keep growing. The Bank of International Settlements, BIS, which works closely with the Federal Reserve, has been experimenting with Ripple's technology for global settlements. If BIS is exploring XRP, it's not a stretch to think the Federal Reserve might be doing the same. All of this raises one big question. If XRP is truly being integrated into the US financial system, how will that affect its price? Let's take a look at what this could mean for XRP's future value. If the Federal Reserve is truly integrating XRP into its financial system, the impact on price could be massive. Unlike retail investors who buy and sell based on speculation, government and institutional adoption would create consistent long-term demand for XRP. That means instead of the usual boom and bust cycles we see in the crypto market, XRP's price could steadily climb as adoption increases. One of the biggest factors that could drive XRP's value higher is liquidity. If the Federal Reserve uses XRP for settlements, it would need to hold large amounts of XRP in reserves. The same goes for banks and financial institutions that integrate XRP into their payment networks. This would reduce the available supply, making XRP more scarce and potentially pushing its price up. When major institutions enter the crypto space, when Bitcoin ETFs were approved, institutional money flooded in, sending prices soaring. If XRP gets an official confirmation from the Federal Reserve or a similar institution, we could see a similar, if not bigger, price surge. Some experts believe that XRP's price could go much higher than most people expect, but the question is, how realistic is the $10,000 price target? Let's break it down. A $10,000 XRP price sounds impossible to some, but when you break down the numbers, it's not as unrealistic as it seems. The key factor here is global liquidity. XRP was designed to handle massive financial transactions, and if it becomes the bridge asset for central banks, governments, and financial institutions, the demand for XRP would skyrocket. Unlike Bitcoin, which is treated as a store of value, XRP has a real-world use case, moving trillions of dollars across borders efficiently. The global payments market moves over $155 trillion per year. If XRP captures even a fraction of that volume, its market cap would explode. Some analysts predict that if XRP is widely adopted for institutional payments, its price could go anywhere between $500 to $10,000, depending on total liquidity and demand. Another factor to consider is supply and circulation. XRP has a maximum supply of 100 billion coins, but a large portion is locked up in escrow and gradually released. If major financial institutions begin holding XRP in reserves, supply would become even more limited, driving the price up. $1,000 would require mass adoption on a global scale, with governments and institutions using XRP as a standard for cross-border payments. Is it possible? Yes, but the real question is, how soon could it happen? Let's talk about the next steps and what to watch for in the coming months. If XRP is truly on the path to mass adoption, the next few months could be critical. There are several key events and developments that could determine how fast XRP moves toward a higher valuation. First, we need to watch for official announcements from the Federal Reserve or other major financial institutions. If the Fed openly confirms using XRP for settlements, it would send shockwaves through the financial world and likely trigger a surge in demand. Second, Ripple's partnerships with central banks are continuing to expand. Several countries are already testing Ripple's technology for central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, and if these tests lead to full-scale adoption, it would further cement XRP's role in the global financial system. Any major partnership announcements, especially involving the IMF, BIS, or the Federal Reserve, could be the spark that sends XRP to new heights. Third, institutional investment could accelerate XRP's growth. We've already seen massive firms like BlackRock and Fidelity enter the crypto space. If these institutions begin accumulating XRP, either through ETFs or direct investment, it would add even more momentum in the US, and other major economies will play a huge role. Now that the SEC lawsuit is behind us, XRP is in a stronger position than ever before. If more countries adopt clear guidelines for digital assets and XRP is recognized as a bridge currency, we could see an even faster adoption rate.